A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
That's a ball. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's a high pop-up. Moreland is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 4. Liner towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Gray into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now the relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Next for New York, Tyler Wade. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Way in front of that fastball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Strike one to start the at-bat. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Taken in by Scope. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bogarts is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Into the box, Austin Romine. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 3. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Bradley. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
Designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
The order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 27.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Stanton looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he puts it on the ground to third. Torreyes fields it cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is pulled into right. Stanton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gray gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Gray now on 2-0. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Now the 2-1. It's a slider looked at and called a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Tyler Austin now.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Austin, a native of Georgia. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Austin Roman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ball. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As it's grounded sharply to first. Austin is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Ronald Torreyes. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Peter White trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Peter White.
Mike Moustakas will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. In the air down the line in left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. Mike Moustakas will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Tommy Kingley is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-2, here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Mookie Betts as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Romine over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Tyler Wade.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he drops it. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Tyler Austin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Pedroia is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Austin Romine is striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Brett Gardner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Wade at second with 2 down. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The count now at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff.
Baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 5. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Drilled to first. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Jacoby Ellsbury will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Jacoby Ellsbury will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 22, Jacoby
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Blake Snell.
Gary Sanchez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string.
Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sonny Gray takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.